Hello everybody, we are now on our way to see Galata, and the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna take a Marmaray train, which is a pretty cool way to travel fast. It's gonna only take 34 minutes for us to go on the other side from the Asian side. Here it is, here's the train. From the Asian side to the European side, usually at this time crossing the bridges could take up to 1.5 or 2 hours depending on the time and the traffic. What you're gonna need is an IstanbulKart, which is easily accessible. Well, Raul knows, not so easily accessible. Sometimes the kiosks, we're gonna show one here. Sometimes they don't have them, but they have those cards in almost all supermarkets. We got Raul's card in Migros. It is, I think, about 13 liras, and then you put whatever amount you want to top it up with. So you guys, we just had a little problem. Raul's card did not work even though it had money on it. We just put the money on the kiosk. The reason why is because you need to have an activated HES code to it. So we're gonna go to this website, switch to English if you don't understand, and then just fill out this information with the information about your HES code on your device. Schedule the times. We're gonna go from here to here. The way the public transportation works in Turkey is that you use the same card, IstanbulKart, for buses, ferries, metro, Marmaray train. And the way it goes, you have to register your HES code with your card, otherwise it just would not allow you to enter the station. It's the same way for Turkish citizens, and it is the same way for foreigners. So once you get on the station, there are two lines that you're gonna see. The first one is Halkalı line is on this side, and then Gebze line on the other side. In order to go on the European side, we're gonna use the Halkalı line. The Gebze train is here. And we're gonna return on the other train, obviously. While we're waiting for our Atakert train, a little bit of a side note and information about Marmaray. It's a 76.6 kilometer long, and it's an intercontinental commuter rail line in Istanbul, Turkey. And the reason why I think it's so cool is because half of it you go on the ground, kind of like as the usual train, and then half of it goes underneath the Bosphorus, which is pretty cool. It's dark, you can't see anything, but still. I've always had this fascination with trains, and I thought it was a pretty cool way to travel. So here in Turkey, I have an opportunity to use and try this mode of transportation. The pricing for each trip is distance-based, so unless you're going all 43 stations, you're always going to be refunded. Wherever you get off, just find the refund machine, scan your card, and the amount paid for the unused distance will be refunded back to you. And we have made it to Üsküdar. We are, here he is, slightly not happy because of the crowd, but I am happy that we have made it. It's a lovely weather here today in Istanbul, and we're just gonna take a ferry. Ooh, that's cool. Are on Karaköy, finally on the European side. Rahul is, well, this is your second time on the European side. We've been to Hagia Sophia already. The only thing to keep in mind is that you always have to have paper money on you in order to top up the card, because unfortunately the kiosks do not accept coins, and at the station there are no places where you can use a cash machine or buy something in order to break down the bigger bill into smaller bills. So you have to go outside, find the nearest supermarket, buy something, and that's how you're going to get the amount needed for the card.